And we're back. Hello, Danny.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Governor.
Oh, we're trying on British. I think I know why. I bet.
I
Spoiler
bet you
alert. I bet I know why you're thinking about a British accent. We'll get there. Here, we're
do. Mhm.
back. All things in 10. We're talking about the top 10 pop culture headlines of the week. Although some, I guess, have strayed political, but that's okay. They're pop culture, all the same. This week we open with a little tribute to Frank Gifford. Cheers, Frank Gifford. Cheers to Frank Gifford, who passed away on Sunday, lived a long and hearty life to 84, 5 kids, Kathy Lee, most importantly, his lovely family, but he was a NFL Hall of Famer for the Giants and obviously big time sports broadcaster. And this is what Kathy Lee and Hoda would want, I think.
Sorry, I needed that drink. Yeah,
I'm
and
sure he had a few. In his marriage to Kathy Lee, I'm sure he had a few as well.
and we
But
know well that Kathy Lee had a few.
yeah, but God bless her. Rest well, Frank. Thanks for the years. And now,
Ditto.
bring us to something happier.
Oh, something. Well, I don't know. We're gonna go from one beloved icon to one icon that is driving me freaking nuts, and that is
Oh,
Donald
no, that's where you're
Trump.
going.
Uh,
I better keep the wine handy.
Yes, seriously, it's driving me to drink because if this man is elected president, I'm moving to England. Hence the accent. Wait, I should say we're moving. You know, English people always talk in like plural, so we're moving to England. Me and the mouse in my pocket. Okay.
Will my
Uh,
mobile still work to call you? My mobile.
well, yes. Uh, as a matter of fact, it will. And that was terrible. I'm gonna have to work on that. Anyway, you know, Trump, the whole drama with the debate this week and the Fox News correspondent, and I don't even care about what happened with that. The bigger issue is that he was on Twitter till 4:30 that morning fighting with Fox News, and I don't want anyone running my country who is engaging in Twitter wars. And if you cannot handle Fox News, you most definitely can't handle Iraq. So, yeah, go away. Okay, all right.
Oh, well
So,
said. Cutting it off.
mhm. Yeah, I'm not a political person, but this one is I gotta have to make a statement on that one. So his related story is that my pal Bobby Bones, so we go back to Austin times before his radio show was syndicated. He now does a country show out of Nashville. He went to get a Make America Great Again hat, which Donald Trump had been seen sporting, and they weren't selling them. And so he looked into making one of his own and realized Trump hadn't trademarked that phrase. So he trademarked it. And he wasn't doing it as really a stunt per se, and he wasn't doing it to try to make money. But then when he realized that Trump might want it, said on Twitter, "Hey Trump, you want this phrase? Go ahead and give $10,000 to St. Jude, and you can have it." And at press time, Trump has not given 10,000 to St.
Ay.
Jude, which is a drop in the bucket. I just think like, why wouldn't you? Come on. I mean, maybe you think this is like small time, but it could have gotten him some great press, and good for Bobby for trying to do a good deed. I see you.
Yeah, I all I can say is like that like who is on this campaign that's not instructing these like very simple like hey this could do a little bit of repair. This could give you especially after that debate. I mean just on the heels of the debate like just throw them a little bit. Just throw them a little bit. It'll go away. You'll look good for a moment. Just go with it. It's like such bad advice. Such bad.
Yeah,
So,
agreed.
well,
So now take us to a good story.
I will take you to a good story because guess what? This week love prevailed. Can you do it? I can't seem to do it. Oh, that looks not bad. Mine's plump.
You're using your thumbs. I'm not using my thumb. I'm not using my stubby little hitchhiker thumbs. And
Well, let me tell you where I would have hitchhiked to with your stubby thumb this week. I would have hitchhiked my way to the secret wedding in Beverly Hills. That was Jennifer Aniston and Justin Theroux. They finally got married. And now we can put to rest all those crazy, annoying
powder.
headlines and covers about how her love life is doing and should we be worried about her and oh God, will she, won't she, are they, aren't they, is she not, is she just sporting a post food bump? I just enough. It looked like an awesome affair. It was secretive and it was chock full of fun celebrities, including Jimmy Kimmel officiating the thing, Howard Stern giving the toast. I mean, all these people dragged in thinking, by the way, it was a 44th birthday party, which that just cracks me up in itself. Like, say nothing, it's a surprise 44th. Like, what? I guess when you're in Hollywood, like, things just don't have meaning, like milestone numbers. So you just go, yeah, that makes logical sense. I'm coming. And I'm bringing all my famous friends.
Sweet.
So,
All
yeah,
right.
they got married. Looks like fun. Congrats.
Cheers to the happy couple that will surely be on the tabloids again in a month with divorce rumors.
Ouch. They're only 4 days in. Let's give them a shot.
I'm not saying it's them. I'm saying it's
Oh,
us.
I'm going with
Next.
the. I'm going pregnancy rumors first. Like, is there time
Oh,
for a baby? She's getting older. Like, let's go there first.
you're right.
So that made me super happy this week, as did the announcement that they're going to make a Baywatch movie. And not like a crappy unofficial story of Baywatch with David Hasselhoff and Jeremy Jackson or whatever his name was. This is like the for real, we're going to make a plot because we can't come up with original ideas. So we're going to take Baywatch, the TV show, and turn it into a movie with The Rock, who wants us to call him Dwayne Johnson now. And I will do that. And I will also say Zac Efron is in it because he's apparently abandoned the idea of becoming a real thespian. So we're just going to do any movie where we can take our shirt off. And I support this move wholeheartedly. I think it's better than your acting. It's okay.
Agreed.
I
It's
just,
a-okay. And
Baywatch
yeah.
Zach? Probably better than Charlie St. Cloud Zach.
But will it be better than the Nicholas Sparks Zach?
Oh, good call. That had
I,
both. That had
I do
emotional thespian
the
work
lucky.
with the bod.
Mhm. Every time the Lucky One's on, I watch it and think, man. But speaking of Nicholas Sparks,
Oh, I
they
know where you're going.
the C the CW
I just
announced that
want to hide.
they're shopping a pilot for a TV version of The Notebook. And I'm gonna take a headline straight from Deadline that said, how many scenes can you show of a couple kissing in the rain? I mean, I just think this is a terrible idea, and it's not going to make it. But we will watch the pilot because that's what we do.
I will watch the pilot. We'll probably talk about it on here too.
Probably will. And we'll say it's terrible, but we'll have watched it. And then we will be counting down the days until Britney Spears is on Jane the Virgin.
Oh, amazing. So speaking of young and virginal, I don't know if you heard that Laura Ingalls Wilder, Laura Ingalls, little Laura Ingalls, Melissa Gilbert from Little House on the Prairie is now running for Congress in Michigan.
Yeah, in Michigan.
I mean, I just think this is, I don't know, it was just so random that I had to bring it up because I love it. Was this the same state? Which state is it that, no, that was Minnesota where Jesse Ventura was the governor. Let's just
Yeah.
like, I just want to see at some point if we can get a ballot across where there's at least one celebrity in like, I don't know, a tenth of the states, a quarter of the states, because she apparently, I guess, she's a lovely woman, but she was the president of SAG,
Right?
and so that automatically raised you to be a member of Congress.
Oh,
That's amazing.
let's talk Ronald Reagan. I mean, he became president of our country. So,
Now, fantastic actor at that.
unlike Trump, he actually told us what he was going to do in his presidency. But anyway, let's not get back on that topic. Not going to do it. Not
That's
going to
fair.
do it.
Well, can you tell me what you think in all your CBS-ness of Stephen Colbert?
Yeah, so Stephen Colbert at the CBS upfront kind of talked a little bit about what his show is going to be, which was no surprise to me that it will have a political angle to it. Obviously, that's what's missing from late night. He's not going to compete with the Jimmys and do, I mean, he'll do comedy skits, but obviously it's going to be different. He's not a comedian like the two of them. He's not going to compete with Corden, who does a lot of musical stuff and kind of have that British humor kicking. So he's going to stick with what he's good at, and that's the politics, with a side of humor, of course. And his first two guests will be another presidential hopeful, Jeb Bush, as well as somebody who's not really super quiet about his political stance, although it's opposite of Jeb Bush, and that is George Clooney. So, although I don't think it's probably completely opposite, but I'm pretty sure he's a Democrat. So,
Oh my
I think
God.
it'll be good.
Can I tell you that I hadn't heard these until you just told me. So what I really hope is that we can go back to the point where was it Jay Leno who used to actually make the guests sit on the couch? Like David Letterman used to retire the first guest back to the green
Yeah.
room. But Jay Leno would make them
Yeah.
awkwardly sit next to each other on the couch. I want that moment with Jeb Bush and George Clooney. Please and thank you.
Okay. I'll see if I can arrange that for you.
Well, you work. Okay. You pull some CBS strings and get that done.
Okay, so tell me about your other celebrity headline of the week that's got you reacting.
I want to just give a little shout of support to David Beckham, who had just a leave me the flip alone in my parenting moment. The Daily Mail, I don't know if you saw this, came out. They were kind of criticizing the fact that their 4-year-old daughter, Harper, still has a dummy, a pacifier in her mouth at age 4.
Accent.
Thank you. And oh my God, imagine the orthodontic problems and the speech impediments. What are they doing to this child? They should know better. And he took to Instagram and just had at it and just basically was like, who are you? This is my child. You see a few photos. You don't know anything. I get to parent her. You're not one to judge. And I just wholeheartedly agree. I mean, of course, everybody takes a look and comes up with their own opinions, but someone who's currently potty training a child in the mountains of West Virginia, and he's been peeing all over the place in public, just whatever. The point is like, don't judge. Oh, he seems kind of old. Oh, he seems kind of young. It's, you know what? Get there. Just let everybody row their own boat. What?
Seems kind of messy. I don't know. You said he was peeing everywhere.
Oh, it's for sure messy, and thus it's driven me to drink. But all I'm gonna say is, row your own boat. Go for you. Good for you, David Beckham. Tell him off.
It would have been better if you'd used some kind of English statement there.
Row your own boat.
Or just put an accent on your American statement. All right,
Thank
so
you.
we're about to wrap things up for the week. We're going to end with a gem of a story. I think it actually happened this morning on the Good Day Orlando show. Fox 35 in Orlando was doing an entertainment segment, and their entertainment reporter started talking about the youngest Kardashian, who is actually a Jenner, getting a rabbit and naming it Bruce. And the male anchor of the show, just stood up and said, I can't handle this anymore. This is not news. I don't care about this family. They're on every day, and I can't handle it anymore, and walked off the set. And I just think that is gold. That's freaking gold.
I do, because I actually want to stand up and walk off that we even mentioned a Kardashian. So, yay!
Bye! Don't leave me.